You might wonder what is this. In my previous video, I show you I want to print little print underneath of the cups or bowls, little things that you can print it on the foot. This is the my prototype, my number one, the first generation of the footprint. Put it here and you put it on, put your clay on and you throw. So after you're done, you pull it out, your pattern is printed underneath of your small things like bowls and mugs. But then back then, this is in the circular shape. So when I'm throwing, actually this is spinning. Okay, so I told some of you might notice that I say that I would try to solve the problem that this is spinning. So now I have a new design, or improvement design, is that I make that circular shape into a flower shape, so that the one I put it on here is not spinning. Okay, so that is what this is all about. And here I just received my prototype of the silicone pad here that is gonna go with it. So it's just fitting nicely on here, so it's not spinning when I'm throwing it. It's right here. And recently I've been working on the try to find a pattern here to stick on here, and so I have made a couple of them that I'm going to stick on here and throw, and after that I can pull it out. So this is the pattern I've been working on recently, and again this is made of silicone, okay, silicone rubber. And today I like to do a demonstration on using that. Here I already have the pattern, and I'm going to throw right on, put the clay on top of it and try to throw. Right, so it's fitting in here. So when I'm done, I'm going to pick up one by one and then pick it, lift it and pick it up there. I try to be able to separate after the clay dries, so I brush a little bit of a vegetable oil right there. Okay, vegetable oil. To make sure that the base is nice and smooth before I put it on. So I will use the stick to compress it. For this pattern, I will probably just throw little things because you can see the base is not very big, so it's not recommended for you to throw something that is big. And a little design for this is that people might surprise when they see the pattern, and mostly you are going to put it on tea bowls or your mugs or cups, so when you drink, people will be able to see the pattern So I don't design this for making the stuff that is very big. So I put several lines there, and I know that I could go a little bit further, because before I go, I know that I need to see about 3 lines here. Now I'm going to see 2, so I know I could go in a little bit. I'm going to use my number 17 to cut in a little further. Now I can see the 3rd line. I don't know if you can see it from the camera. 1, 2, 3. So 3 lines. So I will stop here. Right, so that is the just like you normal throwing, and later I will show you what it looked like after I printed underneath the footprint. So now I am open up one side of it. Pull it out. Okay, pull it out. Okay, and then I can pick it up here, but because this is made of silicone, a little bit harder silicone, but still a little bit flexible, and you don't want to mess up the rim. So you could use a metal rib to put it underneath to support it. Slightly have a support underneath, and you can pick it up without deform the rim. If you're worried about the foam being deformed, you can slightly, we could put a piece of paper there too. Put it on top, or we can use a hair dryer or heat gun to dry the rim a little bit. Doesn't hurt the nice perfect shape. Throwing on the little footprint underneath. Once this part here is firm up, I can pull it out. And I brushed a little bit of vegetable oil so it will be easy to separate it. Okay. All right. This piece has been dry for overnight, and it's quite firm here. So I'm trying to separate it here, see how the footprint is going. And this rubber bed insert is flexible, so you could slightly bend it. Okay, so that is what it looked like. And again, I use oil here, so it's pretty easy to separate. Just use the vegetable oil, okay, and ready to trim. So I am going to use my number 3 chattering tool to do the chattering here. Okay, so this is what it looked like. The texture is deep enough, but probably there's some air pocket there, so it wasn't very smooth. Some of us, but looks like there's still the air bubble in it, so it wasn't very smooth here. But I think after glaze, it will be fine. The glaze will cover it. And later I will add a handle here for making it into a mug. Right, I've been waiting for 2 hours and now I'm ready to attach the handle. And while I'm waiting the handle to dry further, I cover with I use the plastic to cover it. Okay, this cage, plastic cage to cover it, to keep the moisture inside. It doesn't dry out too much. And then a score to make the surface rough. Brush a little bit of slip. So here too. Get the handle here. Apply a little bit pressure, put the finger behind it, and then squeeze it. Okay, and then let the handle hanging down naturally. You could adjust a little bit. Again, this mug is not a very big mug, so 2 fingers to go through there and cut the excessive clay off. Before I compressed it, another drip of water right by the corner. Put my finger inside to support it and use my thumb to compress it. Okay, and let it dry further. Let the body slightly drier on the drier side than the handle, so I wouldn't use the needle to smooth it yet. Maybe wait another 5-10 minutes and then I'll come back and do that. So that is the handle attachment for this mug with the texture underneath the footprint, this footprint here underneath. And the reason I'm putting it is just for fun, okay? It doesn't matter if you have a texture or not, but when you drain out of it, out of the mug, and people might see there is a texture underneath. That's all, to show what you can do with my aluminum bed system. Now you know that you have many functions out of my bed system here. Use a square space saver to throw on the bed insert, square one, and then you can use that for even making a smaller bed. Throw it on a small mug on a smaller bed insert. For this adapter here, you can put the texture bed insert underneath, put footprint inside of your foot ring, so people just make it more interesting on the foot, that people might wonder, how do you make that? Okay, so that is the this demonstration all about. And I will do more of the demonstration using different texture later on. Okay, so that is this is the back adapter to be able to achieve that result. All right, thanks for watching and see you next time.